So I'm here today with another berry that was sent to me by wanderlustnursery.com. So check out the link in the description below if you are interested in growing this. This is Gaultheria wisleyensis. At least I think that's how you say it. And this is an interesting one because it's a cross between two things that I've had before. One is the salal, and the other one is the Chilean wintergreen. So if you take those two and you hybridize them together, you get this. Now the genus that this is from is probably most popularly known for containing the tea berry, which is a fruit where the plant is used to get the flavor wintergreen. It's like the flavor they put in like root beer. This is a popular one for ornamental reasons because, I mean, look at this thing. This thing is so odd. It's got like a fleshy fruit to it, but it also has like a little cap on it, and that cap is also fleshy looking. So I'm curious if this little cap here will separate. Not really. It kind of falls apart when you try to do that, but if you look on the inside there, you can see it does separate in a way, but when you do, it rips it apart. It does look a little bit like the salal that I had. You squeeze those, they kind of like invert. This thing is oddly similar. It's like somebody squeezed it and it inverted and then it folded back on itself. The salal is kind of like that part in Alien where the mouth comes out of the other mouth. It kind of looks like that. This one is a little bit more like the facehugger that comes out of the alien egg and gets latched onto that guy's face. To put it in words that I would understand. So let's give this a try. It's a little bit mealy, but not in like really a negative way. It's more like mealy like applesauce. It's not like sandy or anything. They're juicy. The seeds in there are pretty easy. You don't even notice them. They're very small. I've seen some descriptions of this fruit online saying that it's very tasty and has like a high edibility rating. So it might depend on plant to plant because this one is very mild. It's not bad, it just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it. It's got a little bit of sweetness, but not a lot, like a 1 out of 10. And like a little bit of tartness in there, but hardly noticeable. More like also a 1 out of 10, if that. I guess like it's got like a slight like foraged bramble kind of taste. Like if you were to go berry picking and find some wild blackberries, it's got like a slight taste of that, but very, very low. So this is the sort of thing where I would collect these and blend them up just because I had them, but the real reason why I'd want this is because it looks way cool. Like this is a beautiful plant and the fruit on this is really, really nifty looking, so I think it's valuable for ornamental purposes with the bonus that you can eat it, but I would blend it up to make a jam or something like that, just to add a little more substance to something. You could freeze them and blend it into a smoothie or something, but you'd want to add like a little splash of juice to give it a little bit more flavor, because on its own it doesn't really have that much. However, it could be that if you have a different plant it might have more flavor, because that's what the internet seems to indicate to me, is that this has more flavor, but the ones I have right here doesn't taste like much. So I think that's about it. If you are interested in trying to grow this yourself, there are seeds available at wanderlustnursery.com, link in the description below, and I will see you next time. I want to give a special shout out to AltPod and Smarter Every Day. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon is how this channel happens. It's how I can afford to do all the things that I do. So if you want to help me out by supporting the channel and getting some bonuses along the way, check out the description. I also have these shirts for sale. Those are in the description as well. See you next time. Bye.